Hi guys, so I'm here with a book haul for you. I think most of these books I've bought myself apart from a couple that I got for Christmas, but I have already shown you those in my what I got for Christmas, but I thought I would pop them in this book haul as well. The majority of the books here are all historical fiction romance. That's really the mood that I've been in lately. I've been really enjoying historical romance, and in particular Lisa Kleypas. So yeah, let's just get into this book haul. The first book that I have, well, the first three are the three that I was sent from Daniel from Book Disorders for Christmas. Bear with, I'm just getting all these notifications pop up. Too many notifications. The first one is The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye. I've got the first book to this, but I haven't read it yet. But now that I've got the sequel, it's made me want to pick up the first book even more. It looks like it's set in like a Russian type thing, yeah, in sort of like this imperial kind of setting, and I remember really being excited for the Crown's game, and I haven't picked it up yet, so this has made me want to pick that up soon. I have Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero, which I thought was like a young adult Scooby-Doo, which I think it is. I think it's inspired by Scooby-Doo, because I mean, if you see here, like with all the monsters and stuff, but you also have, you know, the two girls, two boys and a dog. So even though I don't think it's the Scooby-Doo characters, I do think it's about a detective club, and it being sort of like that, but not actually called Scooby-Doo, if that makes sense. But that's one I want to pick up really soon, so we will find out together. And then the last book that he sent me was Star Wars Leia, Princess of Alderaan. This is one I really wanted. I mean, look at the cover, for crying out loud. It's fucking beautiful. But more than that, I love Star Wars. I am a big fan of the original. The original trilogy is my favourite. But overall, I love Star Wars. And this is about Princess Leia when she's 16. So I'm really intrigued and excited to read about Princess Leia before we meet her. So yeah, I'm super excited for this one, and it's by Claudia Gray. I've not read much by her. I've read Evernight, and I've only read the first book in that series, so yeah, I'm excited to read that. The next book is one that I bought, and that's The Day of the Duchess by Sarah MacLean. This is book 3 in her Scandal and Scoundrel series. I've still only read the first book in the series. I do own the second, but I loved the first one in this series, and I also love oh my god, that she wrote, I can sort of see it, but I don't know what the name of the series. Oh, A Love by Numbers. I'm pretty sure the series is called Love by Numbers, and it's like the first book. Oh god, I can't read them. But they start with like 9 ways to, or 10 scandals to start. Like they're basically the name of the book starts with a number, basically. But I loved that. That's one of my all-time favourite Regency romance series. And like I said, I've only read the first book in this series, but I really enjoyed that. So when I saw that this was out, I had to order it. Then the rest of these are Lisa Kleypas books. Now, there's a story behind this. I read 3 of her books years ago, her Bow Street Runner series. Read them, absolutely freaking loved them. Have no idea why I never picked up any more of her books. Then, sort of, I think it was September. No, I won't tell you the reason I remember. It was October last year. I read her Because You're Mine, which I don't know why. I read it out of the blue. I just downloaded it on my Kindle and read it. Absolutely loved it, and it was like, it instantly became one of my all-time favourite. Well, it's not, I don't know if, not all of her books are Regency. Some of them are slightly later, like Victorian period, but they read very much like Regency. So as I was reading it, I was like, oh my god, it instantly became a favourite. And then it set off an obsession, and suddenly I was like, I need to own every single book that she's ever written. And so I have started on that mission. Because I had no shelf space, I did a huge book clear out. If you guys have been following my book unhauls, massive book clear out, so I could justify buying these books and so that I had a shelf to put them on. That's how obsessed I've become with Lisa Kleypas. So, moving swiftly on, the first pile of Lisa Kleypas books that I've bought, and I have bought more than this, but I've already shown them, I think, in a wrap-up video and stuff. So, yeah, I've already got like 6 others of her books on my shelf. So this is the first pile here. Now, some of them I've had to buy used, and some have come in better condition than others, purely because they're slightly older books and they're not in newer print. I think her 2 first books, which I think is the Berkeley Faulkner series, are out of print. I contacted her and she said that they don't plan to reissue them because they're so different from her other works. So if any of you guys can find her first 2 books, please let me know, because it's really bugging me that I can't get them. I think I would have more luck if I was in the US than the UK, because I think that they were probably more released over there, and they were probably brought, I don't know if they were brought out in a UK edition. But yeah, that's really bugging me that I can't get those. I mentioned it in a Vlogmas video. I was like, why can't I find them? So yeah, these 2 here I think are a part of a duology. As you can see, these ones are used. Oh, the light's so terrible. They are not in the worst. Like, the actual covers here themselves and the back are in good condition. You can just tell that they've been read. So the only thing about them here is the spine, but even then that's not the worst used book I've ever bought. So the first one is Then Came You, and the second one is Dreaming of You. So they're a duology, but they're about different characters, but they cross over, I think. So there's those, and I think it's the Cravens series, or the Gamblers series is what that series is called. Then I have another duology, which is Midnight Angel and Prince of Dreams. Now, Midnight Angel came in excellent condition, and you can tell it's old because it's got a Borders yellow sticker on it for $7.99. So you can tell that's old, but the front of it is like new, like absolutely like new. The back, pretty good condition, and even the spine, this has probably been read once. It's got 1 crease down the spine, so for what I paid for it, I was really happy with that. I have already read this. I read this one on my Kindle. The second one in this series came in a little bit less good condition. You can tell it's had a sticker here, and this one's got quite a lot of spine damage on it. But yeah, I was just happy to have them both, and I can read them, and they can go on my Lisa Kleypas shelf. So the next one that I got actually only just arrived today, and that's Somewhere I'll Find You. Now, this is the first book in the Capitol Theatre duology, and the second book is Because You're Mine, which sparked off this whole Lisa Kleypas obsession. So I don't know if I will love this one as much. It's going to be hard because obviously I read the other one first, and I don't think it can possibly live up to my love of that one. But there's that one. Then these ones, I think, are all kind of standalone on their own, not part of a series type thing. So the first one is Where Dreams Begin. Ooh, very old-fashioned, like historical romance cover going on here, and it's like flowers don't meet that it's supposed to be like that. I'm not saying it's damaged. This one is in absolutely excellent condition. The spine has, again, 1 very faint crease down there. That's probably been read once. Happy with that. Another one that arrived in excellent condition was Suddenly You. Again, Lisa Kleypas. No damage to the cover. It looks like I've ordered it new. No damage to the back. Again, 1 very faint crease. down the spine. So that came in excellent condition. And then the other one that I ordered was Stranger in My Arms. Not in too bad nick. The spine's a little bit nah, but what can you do? To have them, I'm quite happy with the condition that they're in, just to be able to have them. So the next lot that I ordered is basically all part of the same series, and that's the Wallflower series. So I ordered this one used. This is like the prequel, so it's the Wallflower. It's known as the Wallflowers like 0.5, even though it's a full novel. So and that's again the magic. This one is absolutely new. Like, I ordered it used, but it's new. There is no damage to the front. There is no damage to the back. And the spine, there's not a crease down it. There's absolutely, it's not been read. It's just not been read. So that was a bargain. The first time I tried to order it, it never arrived. It got lost in the post, so I had to go again. But obviously for the better, because brand new. Then I've got a Wallflower Christmas. I actually read this in the run up to Christmas. I was really excited for this. This is a novella. Again, this I ordered used, and for some reason I really wanted the hardback. I don't know why. There's a little bit of damage here, but it's quite faint. The rest of it is absolutely as new. And that, oh god, my voice went then. That is like 4.5. It's a little novella at the end of the series, so that's cute. Then I have the Wallflower series themselves. I bought these new. These were bought new from Amazon. So you have the first one, Secrets of a Summer Night. The sequel, It Happened One Autumn. As you can see, I've been lugging these around to work and back. The Devil in Winter. This I read extremely quickly. Excellent. You'll see that in the wrap-up video. And then the one that I'm currently reading, which is Scandal in Spring. So then the last series of hers that I got, I ordered them again, all new from Amazon, is her, what's the name of them? Hathaway series. It follows a family as they all each get their story. I'm really looking forward to starting this series. Once I finish the Wallflower series, I'm going to try and make myself have a little bit of a break, because otherwise I'm going to go all through her books and have nothing to read. Nothing left of hers to read. So I'm going to read Scandal in Spring, and then hopefully have a little break and make myself read some other things, so I can come back and enjoy these, and not read them all at once and then be like, fuck, now what am I going to read? I want to eke them out. So the Hathaway series starts with Mine Till Midnight, which I think has a crossover character from this series in her, what's it called? I think the main male character in this appears younger in Devil in Winter, which is funny because I also know that this characters from this book cross over in another one of her series, in the Ravenel series. Years later, the two characters in here that get married, in her Ravenel series, Devil in Spring, it follows one of their sons. And so yeah, I like that her series kind of cross over, and if you read them you'll see the connections to them, so I really like that. So I've got Mine Till Midnight #1, Seduce Me at Sunrise #2, Tempt Me at Twilight, I love this cover, #3, Married by Morning #4, and Love in the Afternoon #5. So that is all of the books that I've kind of bought recently. I could also actually include this one because I don't think I've shown this in a haul. I bought this, I think I pre-ordered it, the illustrated Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. But yeah, that's everything for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this mostly historical romance haul. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Happy reading.